Hi guys, how's it going? It's Adam in the garden. Today I'm out here in the central portion of the garden of the backyard, and specifically this is more of the formal area. I've got a lot of different informal meandering pathways going on kind of back there and around and in the north area. But here is more of the formal, what I call the kind of circle of life. It is a big circle of grass for the dogs, for relaxing, those types of things. But here in part of the reason that makes it formal is boxwoods. And so here there are probably about 70 very young baby boxwoods that are growing just since this year, or maybe late last year, even perhaps last autumn. And so, of course, yes, they are uh, planted too close together. As they grow, they will get pulled out, and there are over 350 boxwoods on the property that will get replaced to add more of those formal spaces. But here inside of the triangles right now, we've got the hydrangea Annabelle Strong, not the regular Annabelle hydrangea, which kind of fall over and look a little lumpy sometimes. These are the strong Annabelles, or in America, you might call them the Incredible hydrangea. But today, specifically, I'm talking about the flamingo tree, or the flamingo willow tree. This is a specimen from Asia, specifically Japan, though also seen in China and Korea, etc. The Japanese name for it is Hakuro Nishiki, so you might find that more than you will find the flamingo tree, something like that, Hakuro Nishiki. Now, the reason why this is called the flamingo tree is it has a really beautiful show in the spring of pink and white, very delicate pink and white flowers. For me, they almost look like little shrimp. But with any willow, they do grow, they are fast growers and can be quite burdensome if not taken care of and kept neat and tidy. These will grow up to 3 meters, about 9.5 feet in their full size. However, these ones specifically are going to be kept rather on the small side. There's one here and then one on the opposite side flanking the back patio. So I'm just going to be trimming these up today and kind of walking you through a little bit of that. For my tools, I'll use this trimmer to just get a good round shape, hopefully. And then I'll use these garden scissors to tighten up as I need to. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll see what ends up. So I got the main form down, and I did forget to mention that these are staked because they are young. Once the stems get a little bit stronger, I'll be able to pull out these metal stakes, but I almost got that actually. So now what I'm going to do is just come in and kind of tighten up a little bit because I really want a strong, full, cylindrical shape over the Annabelle Strong. So you get these, the Annabelles with their very puffy snowball-like shapes, and the Hakuro Nishiki as well. So here, I'm just going to come in, and here, if you can take a look, this one has been pruned in the past, and so this is just all of that was this summer's growth, really. These things are fast growers. And so what I'm going to do is just come, I want these to be really nice and tight and bushy. So I'm going to come and just kind of take those just about 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches, or about maybe 4 to 5 centimeters from the original, or from this year's growth, so that these will get bigger and stronger as the season continues into autumn. And so I'll just come in and see what needs to be done kind of quickly. Now, some gardeners also say that it is really good, actually, just to leave the clippings on the ground as part of mulch. I will tidy up most of this, but because I have bark down here, I'm not going to worry too much about it. This does all get kind of turned back into soil as well. This one's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and come on over to the other one. So follow me over there. Well, I got the first one done, and it ended up having to be a lot smaller just for the health of the tree than I had hoped for, which is okay. You know, everything is still young, and I'm rather impatient, and I want things to be fully grown this year, but that just can't happen. Now, before I get into this one, I do want to show you, here you can see kind of the size here where you get the variegated lighter colored leaves. All of this is just this summer, so it is a really fast grower. And in here specifically, I'll get into this a little bit later, but I did want to point attention to it. When trimming, here you see this just dead wood, right? Dead wood's always bad. And this was because I trimmed it not at the leaf, so I should have trimmed it down a little bit farther with the garden scissors. So I'm just going to take this one. I'll be trimming this anyway with the electric trimmer. But if I trim it here, right? Oh, let me see if I can find it. There we go. We got that. This is a bad trimming. The reason why is there aren't any new leaves that are going to come from this tip of the wood. So you want to take this down all the way as close as you can to the last leaves here, like that, and these will branch and form out. Now, this is just an example because I do want to get this shaped up, and I am going to use the electric trimmer for that. But another thing about electric trimmers, you don't need them. Now, if you have a huge shrub or huge hedge of something, it really is important to have one of these. But I could do this entire tree with this. So if you don't have one of these, don't worry. Main thing is to have some handheld garden scissors, trimmers, something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one shaped up, and then we'll come back to the scissors. Okay, so as you can see with the trimmer, it doesn't cut all of the stems here, and it just kind of leaves a lot hanging down. And so this is why it is very important to come back with these, not only to finish shaping up and get it accurate, but to make sure that this doesn't happen. In a strong wind, this is just going to kind of peel off like that, leaving all of this raw and susceptible to disease. So I'll come down below that, make sure and get those taken up. So now I'm just going to be tightening this up, making sure that all of those are down as they should be. Some of these are perfect, some need a little bit of work. It's not a huge deal if you leave a little bit of dead wood. It absolutely makes it look better if everything's tight and nice looking. So I'm just going to get some of these taken up. If there are some branches that got kind of cut here at the leaf, then you want to take that down a little bit as well, just for the health of the tree as a whole. Okay guys, well, I think that's about it. I might find a couple more here and there over the next couple of days as they start to dry up, but I'll just come back out and tidy these up. But this one, actually I might need to tidy this up a little bit more because I want them to be even. But that's pretty much it. It takes a little bit of time, but it's definitely worth the work for the beautiful result. And until next time, guys, like, comment, share, and happy growing. All right, bye.